Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Chainlink and do some price analysis. I've not looked at this project for a long time and I'm thinking about buying in. So what we need to do is identify some levels, some areas where we could look to buy in, sub current price action, and then we'll have a look at some areas where we can accumulate our way up, because accumulating these assets while they're down at these prices is just a great way to build up your portfolio. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome to the channel. This is Chainlink USDT and this is a Binance chart currently on my daily time frame. So we've not covered this project for a while. What I want to do is just mark a few key levels up. So we have up here the all-time high, which was at $53.08, and ever since then it's had a decent pullback. The rest of the market has pulled back with it, but from the very highs to the very lows, we actually did a 74% pullback. Currently, we are around 52% away from them all-time highs. Looking at current price action, so we have been moving in waves. The entire market's been quite a year of indecision. We've obviously seen highs, but then we've had a major pullback in July, and then back in December, well, pretty much November to December, leading on to 2022, we've had a pullback. But price action, we have started to recover a little bit, and I mean, just want to mark another few key levels. So we've got this level down here, which is a key level. If you look in the past, it was a level of support, then an area of resistance there, and then a key area of support, and that's down at $13. Personally, I do not think we will come down to that unless we go to full bear market, and that's still a potential possibility, but I'm more in favour of this extended bull run continuing, and we do start to see some major growth over the next few months, probably up to 6-7 months. I just want to throw a bit of a bearish perspective on this and identify some levels where we could invest. So we've obviously got this one down here, which I do not think we'll hit, but in terms of Fibonacci levels from the bottom and move here to the top, we've pretty much hit $28 and we are coming down, and potentially a nice tap of that 0.382 level, which is there or thereabouts. So personally, if you're considering buys, I would ladder a few in from 23.64 all the way down to 18.17. Can't see those being hit down here, to be honest. And the golden ratio is always that level where you think, right, is it going to come back down there or is it not? But usually, over an end time move, is a potential area. I mean, we could go right down into here and say, obviously we've had that push up there, that was a rejection, so this could be the latest move. So for buys, 20-80 looks a decent level where, personally, I might look to try and place some orders at 20-80 and see if we can get some picks up down there. The outside was pushing up towards that overbought territory, not quite up there, but it was getting there or thereabouts, and it has had a bit of a rejection so far. If you look in the past, we'll put a array on here. So look, last time we got here, not quite overbought, but we rejected off here, rejected here and here, and then again it's a confluent area around 68% where we are getting those rejections. So we may drop down a little bit more and get those orders filled at 22.80. Looking at the moving averages, so I use the 50 and the 20, and we've actually had a bullish cross on the daily time frame, which is it's a good sign. A lot of altcoins are starting to get towards that now. We are pretty much forming a few bottoms here across altcoins, and we are starting to trickle to the upside. So fingers crossed we can maintain this this price action, because what I'm looking for, whether it's in a trading position, a spot, or an investment, or even going into some leverage trading, I always look to be trading back above these moving averages. Any trading longs should be above that moving average 50, and that we are so far. We've actually come up, broke out of it, and come and retest at 50 right down there. If you look in, we've retested out 50, which is around 23.87. So that's area where I'd look to buy. Areas to take profit, and we need to have a look at some key areas here on the way up. We're not a million miles away from all-time highs. If you look at this from current price, 109% away from all-time highs, which I think will be smashed at some point this year. A key level of resistance we need to break through is here. If you look at these 2 wicks here, drag it all the way through, we've got a resistance there all the way through, and that's on that negative 618 level. So that's a key area of resistance that we do need to break through to get probably get into an uptrend and then get back above these two levels, because as you can see in terms of data, we have only had approximately 38 days of trading above that level of resistance. So that's a massive area that we do need to conquer to get back on this upwards trend. We are starting to form a bit of a trend now. If you look at this here, that is the trend where we are forming, and that's would actually tie in nicely with a drop down towards that 618 level. It would be a quick tap if we just put a bit of a where is it, a path on here. So we've obviously started this trend, rejected, come back down, pushed up, maybe tap this 618 on that trend before we go on and test this level of resistance. So that's a buy zone, and that's a first sell zone. The first sell zone where I will be potentially, if I do manage to get into around 22 to 20, a level to accumulate. So whenever you're looking to accumulate, use potentially between 5 and 20% of your bag to sell at levels of resistance, then in order to buy back. So you're looking to sell at around $34, $35, and then get a potential re-entry at around 31 all the way down to 28 at this top that we're forming now. So that's some levels that we should consider. Looking at the daily time frame, again, we've hit that level of RSI, so we are potentially just going to drop down before the next major up, but it does really depend on what Bitcoin does. Before we just jump into the BTC pairing, just wanted to take a quick walk through BlockFi. This is a platform I'm using on a day-to-day basis, and if you are looking to accumulate by just simply holding your assets in one place, go and check it out. We've got two options. So we've got the card here. You can earn up to 3.5% back in Bitcoin on every single purchase using that BlockFi Rewards Visa. And then also, you can earn up to 9.5% APY with a BlockFi interest account, which is BIA. Interest accrues daily, and then it is paid out monthly. No hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. So go ahead, get some Bitcoin on there, or some GUSD, or whatever you want. There's lots of assets you can pick from, USDT. Work out how much you want to put in, and then boom. Also, if you use the link in the description of this video, you can get up to $250 once you do sign up and deposit into your BlockFi account. So that's that covered. Let's just finish off by taking a look at a BTC pairing of Link. Not many people are trading Satoshis, but it's a good thing to do. There it is. Link currently sat at, where we sat, look how we're actually forming quite a nice bit of a bull flag potentially here. With 5,000, well, let's call that 6,000 Satoshis currently. We've rejected off this level of resistance, which I've marked up in the past. Look at these circles. So that's at 6,500 sats. We've rejected out there. Good thing to note that we are above the moving averages again, which is a bullish sign, but the RSI is well overcooked, and you can see we did get that drop to the downside. Personally, I do think that Bitcoin is going to rally over the course of the next few months. With that, I think that altcoins are going to drop in Satoshi pairs, so you might be able to look down back at this area here to potentially get some orders filled. So look at this level of support here, all the way through, round about 3,700 sats. It doesn't look like it a minute, but I think that could be a decent area where you get some orders filled. Levels of resistance, we still need to break this weaker level at 6,400 sats, and then we can push on and start targeting this area here at around 9,000, 10,000 sats, and we've got the all-time high up at 16,000 satoshis. But yeah, buys down there potentially, hopefully, if Bitcoin does go in a rally. That's going to do it for today. Thoughts on Chainlink. If you want more analysis, check out my Patreon. Again, links in description. Thanks so much for watching today. Hit that like button. Make sure that you are subscribed. I'll catch you next time.